Welcome, Aquarius, to your solar eclipse reading in Libra that we'll be having on the 14th. Now, this is going to be your reading for now and until pretty much over the next 6 months, what's going to happen to you, or what are the energies and the themes playing out for you with this solar eclipse. So I'm going to start this reading off first here with oracle card messages, and then we're going to hop straight into the tarot. And I know this solar eclipse will be happening in your 9th house, Aquarius. So ninth house is the house of long journeys, also higher learning, higher education, possibly moving, traveling. So there could be a lot of themes that start to play out in regards to your life over the next 6 months from now in regards to that. You did pull this 7th house card, and it says partners. There could be a significant energy around your relationships too. You meeting a person, you coming into contact with a person, or maybe even somebody that you know right now that could be expanding more outwardly here is what I'm picking up on. So we're gonna clarify this, of course, and we'll see what this is all about. But I do feel like there is a harmony and a synergizing energy when it comes to your relationship. So this actually does look pretty good to me, I would say here, Aquarius. Also, too, I'm doing 2 spreads. This first spread will be in regards to the general. We'll be taking a look at your energy personally when it comes to you, your career, money, finance, all of that. And then the second spread we'll be in regards to love and relationships. So I'll do my best to leave a timestamp down below. You should be able to scroll on the screen here as well. Oh, just one more thing, Aquarius. If you want to book a personal reading with me, they are now on sale. I dropped the price and marked the price down to $99. It's probably the lowest I'm going to have it here for a while. So if you want one, be sure to get one while they're hot, okay? So here we go. You have this card that says the way is clear, awaken to the power within you. And one thing I'm also picking up intuitively is like you leaving your comfort zone. Like a lot of you, I feel like you're ready to explore. I feel like you're ready for adventure. You're seeking adventure. It's almost like your guides are wanting you to go on an adventure here. So if you get the opportunity, I feel like the universe is wanting you to take it. And you also have this hope card here as well. And it's interesting too, like I was saying with the 9th house where the solar eclipse is. Now, this reading can apply to any Libra placement, like if you're a Libra moon, or not Libra, Aquarius. This can apply to any Aquarius placement, whether it's your Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising, whatever the case might be. It's still going to have an impact on those planets. So with that hope card, I do get here that you could be more inspired. And if you've been feeling lately like you've been losing hope, I don't even think your journey has begun. Like there's so much on the horizon that I don't think you're able to see yet, Aquarius. And the type of sign that you are, you can see pretty far. But how far? How far does that UFO go, Aquarius? So let's take a look, my friends. Let's get into this tarot here. Let's get into the tarot. Here we go. Let me move this up a little bit. All right. I like to show the overhead cam just so you can see the spread, but we won't have it there the whole time. So, all right, let's take a look. The overall energy. Damn, you pulled your own card, Aquarius. You pulled your own card. I'm telling you, new journeys, new horizons here for you. Synchronicity. Pay attention to the synchronicities that come your way here, Aquarius, because I feel... Oh, look at that. The Lovers here as well. Let me see if I can get this to focus a little bit. Probably not. But you can see the cards for right now until I switch over here. But yeah, I do feel like definitely a big emphasis on your relationships. And also the Lovers is in regards to your purpose as well. If you've been finding yourself confused lately, I think Spirit's in the background, or God or the Divine's in the background, molding things and shaping things for you at this time. So definitely keep faith and keep hope here. Also, I'm seeing, like, again, you having like a newer purpose, like a newer reason why, something that is very spiritually renewing about this spread and within inside your being here. Definitely a big cleanse. Knight of Swords is in the position of is in the position of your challenge at this time. So impatience could be something here, but I'm also picking up a fear energy with this moon card, right? The moon card can point to illusions that are created by the mind. That is influenced by some type of emotion, right? So for some of you, I think it's fear here, uncertainty. And I don't think there's really anything to fear. The way is very much clear for you, or it's going to be clear. I'm also seeing the universe here like obliterate the obstacles that have been in your path here, so that way you can open up to explore. It's like the gate's been locked. but not for much longer. For some of you, they've already opened. And honestly, but we'll keep going. We'll keep going first. We'll keep going. Pull the rest of these cards. Four of Cups in the position of something that you're unaware of. Page of Swords is your advice. And the Seven of Wands is in your outcome here. I see you overcoming fear and conquering fear here. Conquering any type of underlying emotion, uncertainty, insecurity, whatever it is. Wow. I really see you guys climbing to the top of the mountain and accomplishing things that you've been wanting to accomplish. Now, some of you've already been accomplishing things, but it's just about taking things to the next level. And it's like, it's requiring growth from you at this time. And so the Page of Swords is always seeking information, always seeking newer information, newer knowledge here. And so your advice at this time is to slow down, take your time, and follow your curiosity as well. Follow your curiosity, because I feel like they're definitely leading you here. And the Moon card is also when we get those subtle intuitive downloads, or we get those intuitions that are like, it's almost like it really, like it's God talking to us, but it's whether or not we listen. Sometimes we let the rational mind get in the way. And you're a sign of rationality, right? And the intellect. So for some of you, it's like you try to rationalize everything and plan everything out. I know how Aquariuses are a little bit, okay? Y'all are hard to pinpoint, but I kind of got y'all nailed down a little bit, just for right now at least. So, but there's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Wow. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and get into this and let's clarify. It's such an interesting read. I always find the Aquarius reads pretty interesting because you guys always throw something new at me all the time. The unpredictableness of Aquarius, huh? Let's get more into this. What is this star card here? I'm hearing the phrase a light in the darkness. Something like that. Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, your dreams and aspirations. Your dreams and aspirations at this time. And the Seven of Pentacles is like when we need to develop a certain amount of patience, because what you're creating at this time, or what you're doing in your life at this time, is significant. It has a lot of value. Something's going to come into your life that's extremely valuable. Or you're going to be building your own sense of value here. Also, when it comes to your career too, if you've been lacking vision or like a sense of purpose or a sense of understanding of things at this time, maybe you're disoriented, maybe you're confused, I feel like the air is going to clear here, like the fog's moving out of the way. Page of Wands here, the initiation. I think you're seeking adventure. Also too, in regards to, we're not even on the love spread yet, but in regards to love, I'm already picking up on somebody. Could be any sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, any sign. Pisces is here, another Aquarius. Two Aquariuses are very interesting. But yeah, so I'm seeing that here with the Page of Wands. But just again, like you're ready to initiate here. You're going for what it is that you want, or at least the energy is there for you to go. You know. Knight of Swords. Let's clarify that. The Two of Cups. The significant relationship here. Significant relationship. It could really be any type of relationship. I kind of want to save some of this until the love read, but it's already coming out for you, Aquarius. But partnerships too, right? Seventh house isn't always about relationships. It's just like relationships in general, right? Friendships, business partnerships, you name it. And also I'm also picking up the relationship with yourself. And you may not be feeling you're ready to your potential, right? The Two of Cups is like a Kundalini activation where one has integrated in these parts of themselves, and it's like a catalyst. It acts as a catalyst of energy and purpose and direction and expression. So that's what I'm seeing here as well. It's like your challenge at this time is like you going through that integration process. Now clarify this Moon card. You have the Hierophant here. Don't fear commitment. Some of you may fear commitment here. You may fear commitment. And also at this time too, because you're moving into such a new chapter, because newer things are happening for you during this eclipse, or with this eclipse energy over the next 6 months, you're having to look deeper and go deeper with inside the things that you're doing. So what I mean by that is, let's say for instance, like you have a business, or maybe you're working on certain projects, or just with inside yourself. The moon card is the archetype of Pisces, and Pisces is the deepening of knowledge. And with Pisces, the knowledge of Pisces is infinite. There's always something to learn, and the Hierophant is wisdom that is around to tap into, to learn from. And so a lot of you, it's like you're going to be really learning about yourself. You're going to be learning something new just in general that's going to add significant value to your life. Also too, don't fear any type of commitment. A lot of you may be wondering whether or not you'll be able to keep up the commitment with something. I feel like you can. I feel like you will if you decide to put your mind to it. Some of you, I'm seeing you move to a newer community too. The Hierophant can talk about establishments, right? So, you know, establishments, you break that down into categories. It'll fall, or it'll connect to community, places of sanctuary. So clarify this 4 cups in the position of something that you're unaware of at this time. Yeah, I think one thing that you've been kind of slacking on, Aquarius, is like ignoring your intuition. The 4 cups with the Page of Cups, this energy talks about where we're not listening to our intuition, but also too to where we're not allowing ourselves to be receptive to newer opportunities as well, right? Somebody could come along and be like, hey, you should try this, or hey, you want to do this? And it's almost as if you're not really receptive to these things, and this is something that you're unaware of. So if there's any type of suggestion that comes your way, I think it's important to be curious to look into it, because it may improve your life, or it may improve what it is that you're going through at this time. And I don't think you're going through anything necessarily, you know, treacherous or anything. So it can, you know, you get what I'm saying. The Temperance archetype, Sagittarius rules higher levels of education, learning, and you're definitely taking on some form of a newer understanding. I'm seeing your beliefs change here as well. It's like you're having to improvise and adapt and innovate as you go along. And it's kind of interesting too, because the world is changing so fast. Business, the way we do business now is changing so fast. Social media, the way we market, and not even just market, but just things on social media are changing. The world in general is just changing rapidly. And it's like when you settle on one thing, it's like be prepared for it to shift again. So you're learning like this art and balance here. Clarify the 7 of Wands and the outcome. The Knight of Cups here. I think you're going full force into something that you truly love, and I think it's going to pay off for you tremendously. The Knight of Cups, yes, it points to love, but it also points to a vision that we have, that we desire, that we want to fulfill. It's like a prophecy. So it's like you're fulfilling some sort of prophecy that you've been visualizing or envisioning for yourself, and you're achieving that with the 7 of Wands here. Something that you thought you may not have ever been able to do. It's like you're going to be able to look back in the next 6 months and be like, wow, I actually fucking did that. I think you're going to be shocking yourself, maybe others. So that's what I got for you. Let's get into your love spread, the relationship spread. Aquarius. The weather in Texas is finally cooling down here. You can finally wear some jackets, jean jackets, and a scarf at night. People in Texas are so thin-skinned. Us Texans are thin-skinned. We think 65 degrees is cold. All right, let's see what's going on with Aquarius in regards to the relationships with this solar eclipse. What's going on, my space babies? Some of you avoid relationships like the plague. A lot of you are very like hesitant too, when I'm picking up on, like when it comes to not even just love, but also like friendships and who you let close to you and stuff like that. feel like there's going to be a lot of changes in regards to your home life for some reason in the next 6 months. They're not necessarily bad. I don't think they're bad. It's just like they're we'll see. I don't want to talk too soon, but let's take a look here. All right, let's pull your oracle cards first. What do we got for love for Aquarius? 10th house, the world. Some of you may actually, if you're single, you could be meeting a romantic interest through work. Now, others of you as well, I'm feeling like you could be making important business connections and relationships here that help you expand here with this 10th house card. Yeah, breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe here. And intuitively, what I'm getting is like, I feel like there's like a certain type of trust element. It's not to say that you're distrusting, right? But I think, Aquarius is always curious, but they're skeptical at the same time, right? Like skeptical in a good way. Curious, but skeptical. Always open to new innovative ideas, always open to new things, but also detached as well from them, because of the Saturn element, right? Because you rule Saturn, there's an analytical, objective part of Saturn that's ruled by you, or that you're ruled by. So you have this Mother Earth card here as well. Now, Mother Earth does point to literally like home, right? So that's all I was picking up, almost like a lot of things changing in regards to home. You may be moving in with the person maybe 6 months from now, or maybe finding newer roommates. Some of you could be relocating in regards to work and career here. I feel like your stability overall when it comes to relationships are going to find the right balance here. All right, let's get into the tarot. I don't know why that song is coming to me. Do, 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 do. It's like that sad song that's on like every TikTok video or Instagram reel. See, I'm telling you, Aquarius, let's see. I don't think some of you are really wanting to pursue. Well, hold on. Let me pull the rest of these cards. But what I'm picking up here is that when it comes to your relationships, a lot of you in the past felt like a fool, right? Like maybe you took a leap in the past that didn't pay off. And it's like you kind of felt like an idiot or felt like a fool, or maybe you just feel like a fool in general every time when it comes to love. And so it's like I'm seeing you here kind of closed off, but I think what's happening with this eclipse is like it's removing the barrier from your heart, right? It's almost like the heart chakra is opening up here after it's kind of been barricaded and blocked for a while. Now, the heart chakra doesn't just deal with love, relationships. Like I said, it's all relationships. And it's also our ability to be able to receive opportunities of abundance, or just to manifest abundance in general. So, but it's interesting though, because for some of you, you do have this 4 of Wands in your current energy at this time. I think you like your independence. I think you find joy in kind of just being alone in a way. Because the 4 of Cups being here for the overall energy, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you see how he's like closed off? The 4 of Cups, this person's closed off. They're not allowing like the opportunities to come in here. Or they're not seeing them too. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities when it comes to your relationships here. It's interesting. Over the next 6 months, I feel like something that's going to transpire for you. Don't feel like relationships or love will be the issue at all. I think actually you'll be attracted to them quite easily. But I feel it's like what you're going to be learning is like, I think there's going to be a wide variety of relationships, but also at the same time with the 5 of Swords here, you're going to be kind of screening all of these out, and it's like you're sort of finding like how you like your relationships to be. But the Fool card being in the challenge. Let's see. I'm gonna keep pulling the rest of these cards here, Aquarius. before I speak. Justice card, 3 of Wands. Outcome is a 7 of Wands. Very interesting. You pulled the same card in the first spread in the outcome. But yeah, so, you know, I got to be real with you, Aquarius. I don't really think any new relationship, you're going to settle with any new relationship that comes along in the next 6 months. I'm not saying they won't come along. I think they will, but I almost see you not liking any of them, right? If you're single, if you're already in a partnership, in a relationship, any type of trust issues, I feel like will be overcome here. I think one thing that the universe is doing is like making you focus on your own self first, and improving yourself, and then the relationship will improve. The Justice card being in the position of something that you're unaware of at this time, I feel like balance is needed. Like a lot of you like to, there's balance that's I see that's going on, especially with the Justice and the Fool card, right? These two cards together is like understanding like your independence and then understanding like relationships too, and like finding the balance with that. But I'm also seeing y'all not taking any BS in regards to relationships. And in fact, I see cutting off a lot of relationships here. Oh, shoot. Hold on, Aquarius. Don't go nowhere. I gotta plug my charger in. Oh, no. Oh, get your... All right, here we go. Fucking laptop charger. Shit. Woo! Let's see. Let's clarify this, Aquarius. Queen of Cups here. A lot of you are going to be really focusing on self-love here, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe you're just not ready for relationships. It's not to say that they're not going to manifest in your life. Now, they'll be there, but there's something about your inner world that you're wanting to connect to. 4 of Wands and the Moon card. I think you genuinely enjoy independence and your own free time and sort of being single. Yeah, for some of you, you may be finding like relationships are a distraction for you. They tend to be distracting more than anything. You could have just recently got out of a relationship too. You have the Tower here. Jeez. With the Fool card in your challenge position. And I think your challenge is to, well, 9 of Cups. I honestly feel like the universe and spirits want you to kind of do your own thing. If I'm being honest with you, I do think there's relationships, but it's like you don't really have time for that. I think you really like just genuinely doing your own thing. The Knight of Wands is the adventurer. He's independent. He doesn't like attachment. He's here for a good time, not a long time. And that may be your energy over the next 6 months, right? I think a lot of you've had enough when it comes to relationships. And it's like, I think they've shown you like, okay, maybe there's something within inside me that needs to change. So that way I can actually attract a relationship that is of quality. You have the 9 of Wands here on this Justice card in the position of something that you're unaware of here. Woo, some of y'all are kind of a little bit too judgmental. But I don't think it comes from a bad place. I just think you're very much like, you know, I just think you're very much skeptical about it, about relationships. Clarify the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Swords here. Well, I see you getting over heartbreak, finally being able to move through any type of past hurts or anything like that. I think you're going to be realizing, even because I do see that there will be a relationship, but there is like an emphasis on like yourself, right? There is an emphasis on like you focusing on yourself. It's probably not what you want to hear, but I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, Aquarius. The Hierophant, 10 of Cups, and you also have the 4 of Pentacles here. Oh yeah, it's like once you move to this 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords energy, boom, there goes the Hierophant, 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. This is actually like marriage material type of relationship, a deeper level of commitment in a relationship. So I think the next 6 months is going to show you like where you need to connect to yourself, maybe even go through a process of healing, do self-love, focus on your own independence, and not allow relationships to become a distraction for you anymore. But it's like you're mastering yourself. And I think with mastering yourself, it's like you're attracting a person that matches you, right? They're not codependent. They're not needy. And this partnership could lead to something very long-term and committed. Marriage, or just an exclusive relationship. And I see you being very, very happy because it actually has like pure potential. Like it's a good relationship. I even see you like trying to look for red flags and can't find them. But I think it's going to take some time though before you find this person. I think you may already know this person though, or know of them. Yeah, this Capricorn I see a lot of you just focus on your career, Aquarius. You could be meeting a Capricorn. But I think for you, it's really about building yourself, right? 10th house. Who you're trying to be out in the world, your career. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. I'm gonna leave your reading right here. The personal readings are on sale, so if you want to get one, be sure to get one before the sale ends. They're at the lowest they're gonna be at for a very long time. So $99 is where they're at. And yeah, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to do so. Click the thumbs up button, click the notification button. Y'all know what to do. All the jazz, all the YouTube stuff if you support your boy and you want to see the videos. And I do lives too, so if you don't want to miss a live, that's where you want to click the notification button though. So otherwise than that, I'll see you later. Bye, Aquarius.